How are you doing? Today I want to talk about why it's problematic to eat animals. Well, first of all, animals contain heme iron, and heme iron is inflammatory in the human body. And inflammation is what causes chronic disease like type 2 diabetes and heart disease and cancer and strokes and many other chronic diseases. And then it also contains, our meat in itself is inflammatory, and like I said again, inflammation is a precursor of cancer and all the other chronic diseases. And then it contains high amounts of antibiotics because, in order to keep the animals alive long enough to be slaughtered, they're living under so poor conditions that they have to get in antibiotics in order to live that long. Otherwise they die of infections and other diseases beforehand. And it also contains high amounts of saturated fat because there's saturated fat in meat, and saturated fat is in itself also causes inflammation. And that goes for fish also. Fish is not just omega-3 oils. It contains a lot of saturated fat, and it also contains antibiotics, and again for the same reasons as cows and pigs, to keep the fish alive because most of them are farmed. And then it contains a lot of heavy metals. People are actually getting heavy metal poisoning from eating fish, because heavy metals cannot be excreted by the body. Once you eat it, then it stays in your body until you die. So the more fish you eat, the more it accumulates in your body. And then it contains microplastics, because all the plastic, or a lot of the plastic that we use, is ending up in the oceans, and it's being turned into tiny, tiny little particles of plastic that the fish can ingest, and it ends up in their meat. And then when we eat the fish, then we eat all that plastic, which is highly toxic, of course. And the main thing that is wrong with eating animals is, of course, that it's completely unethical, because it's not necessary for human beings to live to eat animals. And we're also treating them in such an inhumane way that it's completely unethical. And also agriculture, animal farming, that is the main driver of the greenhouse effect. So there's really no good reason to eat any kind of animals, including fish or eggs or dairy products. Dairy products is it's the same problem actually, but I'll get into that another day. Take care, bye!